Hello everybody, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. This is how you do it. Big, giant, largemouth bass. And oh yes, she's a kisser. Mwah. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I just finished up a pretty good day on this side. So now we're going on this side, and you want to know what today's video is about? What color chatterbaits work best in this nasty water? There's the debate goes on and on about colors and brands and all that, but today our main focus is going to be, is it chartreuse and white or a bright color? Is it dark, solid colors like black and blue, or dark greens? Or is it maybe some in between, just some oddball, bright yellows or oranges or greens, chartreuse kind of thing? So we're going to try several different colors. I've even got a couple different brands new for this year. We're going to try out that's a Picasso, kind of a more natural white, green, kind of a baby bass color, I consider it. We got it on a Guggen bait, or we got a Guggen bait swim bait on it. So, and maybe even throw this guy, even though we got pretty bright skies, may throw some gold blades, some of these bright colors. Whoa! And we're dealing with a lot of winds, clear skies. Kind of cloudy, but these clouds are so small and going by so fast, they're not really cloudy. So we're going to jump right to it before I even get over to that side. I've hit everywhere around here, and I'll be honest, I couldn't get a chatterbait bite going on the other side, but chatterbaits tend to work on the shallower bodies of water, I find anyway. So we're going to come over here and make one pass trying different chatterbaits. Hopefully we can find something that works in this water clarity. So anyway, hopefully we can find something that works in this water clarity. So buckle up, hang on, wish me luck. Let's go do this. Start with this. See, that's cloudy right now, but it won't last long because that cloud is moving by. That cloud is moving on by very fast. And voila, not cloudy anymore. And that was a pretty good sized cloud for no bigger than what they are out here. That was one of the big ones. Let's do it. Got one. There it is. That's a nice bass too. This is on a lightweight rod. That is the old shell. That's not the shell cracker. That's the jackhammer. That fish is not huge, but on this rod and reel, you guys got to remember, this is actually a medium light. That is a nice 2-pound bass, probably. Whoa! And just a few minutes, less than 10 minutes probably into testing out. Got you. Winner, winner. Chick-fil-A dinner for Vanessa. That bait right there, black and blue. Now that's not a black and blue, that's the Bass Pro Shops Magic something. Nice bass. I threw several different colors over there. Went with the black and blue. Just for you guys, I'm gonna weigh it for you. Yeah, that's more than I thought. 230, see that? 230, so we round up 2.5 pound bass. 2.5 pound largemouth bass right here at Bass and Bonsai. Let's see if it'll jump. What do you say? Come on, you big monster. Come on. You guys jump when you got a line in your mouth. There you, oh, almost. He almost jumped. They're getting warmed up. They're getting warmed up and they're getting on fire. And here at Bass and Bonsai, we're ready to rock and roll. We were here last week and we caught a couple with this. So we're gonna go right back where we caught that one with the black and blue. and throw the white, chartreuse and white, whole different contrast. See if it maybe doesn't even make a difference what color you use. This is my preferred 6'7" medium heavy for 1/2 ounce chatterbaits. I just like the way it feels. You can zing them out there. So I'm basically going to try this area, and I think I'll try it with everything but the black and blue, from right where we caught it to, you know, so far. Then I'll come back with the black and blue. And I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're saying, oh, it's just because it's a jackhammer. But I do have another. Nope, told you guys. That is a good fish. This is a bigger rod. That is a big one. But as I was saying, oh, and the battery's low. Oh boy. Oh, it came off. Did you guys see it? I was looking back at you. Did you guys see him jump? That was a nice bass. I will give you guys that. Came off with the freaking Z-Man original. He shouldn't have. But I was looking back, the freaking camera's flashing. Son of a... I did switch. That is a jackhammer, and I put that white trailer on it. This 6'8" medium light is actually a pretty good rod too. There we go. Oh man, did you guys see that freaking stick? It was huge. Huge. All right, I admit, yes, I set the hook on a stick, and I thought I had it for a minute, but it came off. So that is not a stick. That is a fish, my friends, and the old jackhammer black and blue kicking in. Oh, look at that monster. Would you just look at that monster? Ooh, he's a jumper. We ain't even messing around with jumpers no more, because I think we may be onto something. This old black and blue catches sticks and bass. That's a better fish. Oh, he's around something. The old black and blue is kicking in. Kicking in, boys and girls. Just like that. Oh boy, it may break this rod. Come on, don't break my rod. Ooh, that is about 2 pounder, pound and a half. Very nice bass. Well, black and blue seems to be the color. I don't know if you guys will see any of the footage, but I threw the jackhammer version of the chartreuse and white, and I couldn't get nothing on it. And I haven't gotten anything else on the other chartreuse and white. But I like this rod actually for these. Let me get a pic. I like that rod for these chatterbaits. Now, if I was in nasty cover, throwing along the edge of grass line or something, it probably wouldn't be able to. Probably wouldn't be able to get him in quite right with it, but I'll tell you what, pretty good. Let's see if it'll jump. Come on. Yeah! Oh man, I got a splash in the face. Woo! All right. That was a jumper. I can't stop now. Where is that? I told you guys how awesome the jackhammer was, didn't I? Told you it was as good as the Z-Man original. But now I'll be honest, I don't know if I'd try to set the hook or plan on real good hook set with a medium light rod with a Z-Man original. That's one thing, if you guys remember me talking about last year, possibility of the hooks being, they are a better quality hook, but you can get by just fine with the Z-Man originals. But as far as color, it's weird. I'll have to maybe show you clips of the other video. There's one right there. That is a nice one too. Oh man, let me back up before I keep running my mouth here. It's another nice one. We're on to them. But I'm telling you guys, I tried this bait over on the deep end, and I guess it's because it's warmer water, but the black and blue, I tried darker baits, I was catching them on the real clear baits that look, you know, as white as the fish do, which I find kind of ironic now that on this side the black and blue is what's kicked in. But anyway, one more pick. I'm trying to keep track of the fish I catch today. This is actually the best day I've had this year. This has been a good day. I haven't caught any big monsters, but as far as just numbers, oh yeah, we got the numbers. We got the numbers, and we're on fire. Let's see if we got another jumper. Nope, some of them pull down and some of them shoot up. Okay, now we're trying chartreuse and white. Now I should have thrown it back to back. I don't know, but I got excited. Hey, when it's work, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Now there should still be some up along this way. I just want to work this area. Nope, doesn't really matter, boys and girls. That may be a better one. The bigger ones seem to be hitting this. Let's hopefully I got this one hooked good. Oh, that's a good bass too. Not no monster, but that is a very nice one. Get up here, you 2.5, close to 3. Well, just like that, color's really out the window, don't you guys think? Same spot, whole different color, different, not brand, but different style. Had him hooked, pinned good. Look at that huge tail. That is a monster tail for that little fish. Mwah. All right. Let me get a pick. Let me get another pick. And let's keep throwing over there. Where's the sun? That is a huge tail. Okay, seriously, let's get this guy back in. Jump. That sucker ain't gonna jump at all. Look at you, just swim off, you big tail beast. What I'm gonna fish a little bit longer, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about what we've seen. And what we saw was the color didn't seem to matter. You look at those two, this is a black blade, black and blue. I don't think the trailer had a huge deal in it, just a dark colored trailer with a real bright colored trailer. Both of these work in this muddy water. Now, once that water gets clear and your visibility picks up, generally this color falls off. It's just a little too much once the bass can see pretty good, to where this one will still work. But if it's like what they call dark water, not muddy water, but dark water, I still think black and blue works, where it's heavily stained, but you have 2, 3 to 5 foot visibility. But when it clears up, that's when I think you go to your more natural stuff. And I've got all different ones, you know, that I talk about as far as, I'll show you a few of them. Even some days when it's like crazy overcast, like the water, it's not really a water clarity thing, but it's so dark, you know, that these the gold blades with the bright colors, those will work. Maybe even to the extent of like this guy. I'm talking like super cloudy, super dark. But then there's the times now, not necessarily this Picasso bait, but that color, like just a kind of a more natural, a little bit of a white with the pearl kind of greens, you know, lighter blues. Those colors work. And you guys probably seen, let me grab it real quick here. Two of my like favorite baits to use when it's, you know, normal water condition. Anywhere from 3 to 5 foot visibility, and you know, if it's just bright days, that color I like, not necessarily this trailer. This trailer has not worked on this bait, so I'm taking it off. But I like this with several different options. Something with a, you know, just a natural brown and orangish, but a light orange, or even this thing from Bass Pro Shops. But last year, this ended up being my favorite color, the Omega Custom Tackle Shell Cracker color. That's their Rapture jig with that Bass Pro Shops trailer. That color, I have that color trailer in the new style that I'm itching to try out. The water clarity is not right for it. It's actually what I have on the, it's what I do have on the black and blue right now, but I think it'll work real well. See, these are the same colors. You got the brown and then the green and red flake. But the difference in the flaps, I generally, when the fish are more active, I think they like that flappity flaps, and when it's a little slower, they may like that a little more. But I bought these and I didn't know they had these out yet. I think these may end up working just as well. So anyway, wrapping this video up on colors, I don't think it matters in muddy water. I know you get guys arguing, and you know, how muddy is this water? I guess I'll try to show you real quick. You see me letting the bass go, but you're talking, I don't think it's 8 inches, maybe 6 to 8 inch visibility, like not much, nowhere near a foot. So them bass, to see it, have to pretty much go by the sound, you know, the vibration, feel it, and get up on it. And I think once they get up on it, that the ends of the spectrums is where you want to be. That crazy white to the crazy dark, you know, solid color is why these two baits work and the other baits don't in that muddy, dirty water. But to finish out the video, before I go, I will talk about rods. Now, I like, everybody knows, I've used the Z-Man Originals for years, and they got this bigger hook, and the 6'7" medium heavy is just what I like. It is like a perfect for that Z-Man Original. What I'm also finding out though is that if you do use, now the Omega Custom Tackle, they have about the same kind of hook, similar as the Z-Man Original, maybe a little better quality, but you need a pretty stout rod, I feel anyway. But on as far as the jackhammers go, they do have a more of a point to the hook. It's probably a little thinner, a little bit, but just made out of stouter metal. But it's very either the same or very close to what you can get on the Elites and the Pro chatterbaits. Now for me, the reason I like this option better, not only the fact it's cheaper, this skirt is made on, now I could cut that off and do all that, but why pay more money to basically have to ruin that skirt to get it off if I want to change colors of skirts, when I can just get the cheaper one, which is I think $8.99 or something, compared to $15 to $7, sometimes even more expensive. I feel they do the same thing. But what these, the little better, and that is definitely going to stick a fish easier than the original. But what it will let you do, if you want to use a lighter rod, or say one that is more of a parabolic action, not necessarily tipped, but see how this one's got a, it's kind of just like a medium heavy, but it's a lighter, it's a medium light. But I haven't had any issues setting the hook with the jackhammer. I wouldn't want to try to set the hook, because I would definitely lose more fish with the Z-Man Original on a lighter rod. I'm not saying it can't be done, but anytime you have a hook that needs more, you know, something to yank with, I would actually probably be better with the favorite 7'2" LFG rods. Actually, even though it's rated medium heavy, it's a little stouter than the Cayenne. So I would be better off to use it really for the Z-Man Originals, or I've got the 6 foot 10 inch heavy Cayenne that, you know, if I'm really looking for like that jig type hook set, which that's what you really need with the other ones. That's why you know, Brett Height and these guys that are fishing, you know, these baits and use a more parabolic rod, you cannot get by with that parabolic rod in any kind of line with stretch with the Z-Man Original. You're definitely hookup ratios are going to even go down even more. The braid I choose is well, I'm going to tell you the line size. I recommend, I go with 20-pound braid to a 15-pound, and that's a copolymer P-line Original leader. Anywhere from 6 to 8 foot. I like to have plenty of room to where if the water's clear at all, they cannot see the braid. A lot of times, and a lot of people tell you it does not matter, and it probably doesn't matter. I got a fish. He's running at me. And as we'll end this show, that's a good bass. We'll end it right here if you don't get off. That is a fatty. Look at that big fat bass. You gonna jump? Yes, you are. Get up here, you big fat bass. Like I said, 20-pound braid. Real quick, give him a kiss. The braid I used last year was Priveros. You can get it cheap off AliExpress. Didn't have an issue with it. It's 4-strand, a little loud, nothing too bad. Ran across this year, I ran across Hercules 8-strand, and it's like $5 for 100 meters or roughly 100 yards, which will do pretty much any reel if you back it. So let me get a quick pick. So what I recommend when somebody asks me about what kind of braid, Hercules 8-strand off AliExpress, okay? Last thing I'm gonna leave you with, and then we'll let this bass go. Come on, be a jumper. You dirty, non-jumping dog. All right, guys, hope you liked that video. Which baits are the best? They all work. Z-Man Originals, any Z-Man chatterbaits is what I recommend. Whatever you can afford. If you can afford jackhammers, you got the money, get them. But I don't think they have enough colors that I like. The Z-Man Original, like this one that just caught that fish, I don't think any of the other brands or anybody else sells one just like that. See how it's got the chartreuse and white staggered across? I like that color for this kind of water especially. Now the black and blue does work, but even on the Z-Man's Elites and all them, they try to take this, and where did it go? Oh my God. This video is forever. I may edit this out. But this is the closest thing in the jackhammer I could find to this. The bottom is very close, but the whole top and the blade and all that is totally different. Now I tried a little bit. I put this white one on it and no go. So like I said, the Z-Man Originals, you guys can't go wrong getting that one. Just like you've watched me do. I wasn't even really ready for that. I was talking to you guys, but when you feel a bite, set the hook. Don't have your drag over tightened, but don't have a crazy loose drag. I recommend at least a 6'7", 7-foot medium heavy, 7.2 medium heavy with the Z-Man Original 1/2 ounce, because even the small ones have like that crazy hook. I think it's down to 1/4, still have a big monster hook on them. And it's like a jig hook style, like you want to yank. Now yeah, sometimes they'll just hook themselves, but to ensure you're going to get a good hook set, like you saw me lose that one today already, set the hook. All right guys, get out of here. Go bass and bonsai for yourself, and thank you for watching. If I catch any more, I'll put them on the end of this video. All right? Okay, get out of here.